Hi, I'm Jerry Brown. If you live in Denver, you probably recognize the 16th Street Mall in the background. I covered the construction of the mall for the Rocky Mountain News. It's just one of thousands of stories I covered, both large and small, during the 20 years I committed journalism. I covered 2 state legislatures, Colorado and Utah. I covered transportation, energy, environmental issues, water, education, courts, politics, and much more. One of my small claims to fame as a journalist is that I was the assignment editor for the AP Washington Bureau during Watergate. I've been practicing public relations even longer than I was a journalist. And I want to put my experience, judgment, and skill to work for you. I was on the corporate PR staff of US West, now Quest, for 17 years. During that time, I was chief speechwriter for 2 phone company presidents and for US West's CFO. I headed a 14-state news desk that increased coverage of the company's products and services by several orders of magnitude. I provided PR support for the company's investor relations group, wrote several annual reports, and edited or wrote for several employee publications. In short, I had a number of job titles at US West. But I always saw myself as an envelope pusher. I always looked for ways to do the job better, and every job I held was bigger by the time I left it than it was when I began. Some world-class athletes have played here at Coors Field. No matter how great they are, they all have one thing in common. Their playing days are over or will be long before they reach the age that I'm at now. Of course, many of them go on to be managers and coaches and mentors for many, many more years. Now, I have never been a good enough athlete to play on a field like this one, but I have had the good fortune to work in the major leagues of both journalism and public relations, and that's invaluable experience. And I'm better at what I do today than I've ever been. That's because it's experience and judgment and skill that matter in what I do, not how fast I can run the bases. So just what is it that I do? Well, for one thing, I'm a writer, and I've been told I'm pretty good at it. I've written speeches, articles, news releases, annual reports, newsletters, content for websites, video scripts, a media relations manual, 5 ebooks on media relations that you can buy through my website, and a lot more. I also write 2 blogs and regularly produce YouTube videos for one of them. I do YouTube and website videos for clients. I maintain an active presence on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, and I can help you tell your story through the social media as well. I do media training. I've been on both sides of thousands of media interviews. A lot of PR people will tell you they do media training. Ask them how much experience they have as a journalist. If they don't have that experience, or if it's limited, you probably want to get somebody else. I also have a long history of successfully developing and pitching stories to reporters. I've already mentioned how I helped increase coverage of US West products and services. I doubled media coverage for Dex Media as head of external communications there, and I've helped many other clients tell their story through the media. By the way, I do windows. Well, not the ones here at the Denver Botanic Gardens, but the kind that come on a computer. I'm an advanced user of PowerPoint and Microsoft Word. I do Photoshop, InDesign, Quark, Excel, Dreamweaver, Pinnacle, and a number of other software packages. As you can see, there's a lot of doing in what I do, and that's because to be a good PR person, you have to be willing and able to roll up your sleeves and do the work. But doing is only part of what I do, because to be a good PR person, you also have to be a good strategist. That means helping clients understand and develop their message and deliver it effectively to the audiences that are important to them. To work, your message has to be clear. It also has to be the right message to achieve your business objective, your reason for communicating in the first place. I'm a good strategist. I help you get your message heard, understood, and remembered. If you've done the math, you may be thinking, this guy must be pretty old. Why should I hire him? Let me give you 5 reasons. I'm a very good writer. I'm an excellent strategist. I enjoy what I do. I get energy from it. So I do it with enthusiasm. And I plan to keep doing it for a long time to come. Experience, judgment, and skill matter. And I'm better today than I've ever been at what I do. Because of the breadth of my experience, I can do a lot of things and do them well. You know, there are a lot of PR people who can offer some of what I offer, but there aren't very many of us who can offer it all. I'm Jerry Brown. Thank you for taking time to hear me out. I'd like to put my experience, judgment, and skill to work for you.